مشاهدي ايتك عبر قناة الحرة، تحية طيبة لكم جميعا. نحن اليوم معكم من داخل مكاتب سيسكو في العاصمة واشنطن. نحن هنا لتصوير مناظرة بين طلاب أمريكيين وطلاب عرب من الدوحة في قطر. في المقلب الآخر من مكتب سيسكو هناك مجموعة من الطالبات والطلاب من مدارس مختلفة، وهنا أيضا في واشنطن إلى جانبنا طالبات وطلاب. الحديث سيتم حول الإنترنت، منافع ومضار الإنترنت. سنشاهد مباشرة هذه المناظرة من هنا من واشنطن، ودائما عبر ايتك لقناة الحرة.
As we already flipped this coin and we decided that the girls' side is the proposition and the boys' side is the opposition team. So I hope all of you are ready now.
First, I'd like to share a survey here. When some teenagers were asked this question, that who do you chat with online? We got 76% of them actually answered. We got this answer that they chat with anyone available online. So we see here that they are actually misunderstanding the concept of communication. If you want to communicate and you say the internet is good for communication, you got to communicate with your friends, family, teachers, people who are related to you, not anyone available online. So that actually shows that they are misunderstanding the concept of communication. Some of them also added that they don't inform their parents when they are talking to strangers online. They also waste, teenagers also waste more than 3 hours daily, separated from their family, completely separated from their family, sisters, brothers, locked in a room with the computer and wasting more than 3 hours daily. We can say that the internet is good, that it helped in communication, but it actually connected people together from different parts, but it separated people in the same house. So now it's doing more harm than good.
The internet is a huge revolution in the world, and it's playing an important role in our life. And there are many advantages of the internet, many good things, many services, and there are many definitions for the internet. The internet is an open gate for everyone. By the internet, you can connect with the world. The internet made the world a small village. It made our life very easy.
Plagiarism, which the definition, a piece of writing that has been copied from someone else and is presented as being your own work. So 50% of college students have admitted to using plagiarism from the internet. And the internet is the main source of plagiarism, where people copy and paste what they see and use it as their own work. And since there are no strict laws to plagiarism in the country, in many countries, students can do it as often as possible. And most of the information on the internet is not necessarily true, and most of it is written by other college students. So it's hard for teachers to tell if it is plagiarism or not. Cyberbullying is also a big issue. There are websites such as Facebook and MySpace and Twitter where people, instead of doing it physically or verbally, they use the internet to bash other kids.
بالنسبة للتشابه، الأول هو يعني الاهتمام والخبرة في الإنترنت والكمبيوترات والتكنولوجيا. فيعني أنا وجدت إنه هناك تشابه قوي في هذا المجال. يعني يستخدم الشباب الأمريكان والعرب يعني نفس البرامج ونفس الموقع الإنترنت في الإنترنت من يعني بعضهم عن بعض. في أمريكا هناك بشكل عام يعني الإنترنت والكمبيوترات يعني في البيوت في العالم العربي. أنا وجدت إنه يعني أكثر في الإنترنت كافيز وأشياء هيك. لكن أعتقد أن بشكل عام يعني يستخدم الشباب يعني في كل أنحاء العالم يعني نفس البرامج، نفس المواقع، حتى أن يعني هذا يعني الإنترنت هذا طريقة للتعرف يعني عليهم يعني بعضهم البعض.
The first target of the internet today is the communications. There are many means of communications like email, messenger, Skype, Facebook. You can easily send and receive messages very quickly. Secondly, the informations. The internet is the greatest bank of information. For example, by one click you can search engine Google. You can almost find any type of data, any kind of subject that you are looking for. Also, you can find a huge electronic libraries. Entertainment, like downloading games, visiting chat rooms, reading news, listening to music. And I will talk about the transfer of money is also no longer time-consuming job, and with just a click of button you can easily transfer funds to any place you wish.
First speaker said that internet is the open gate to everyone. Don't you think on the internet there are many bad websites that young people and children can access which are not suitable for their age? Another interesting point what the second speaker said about communication. He said that people can communicate easily with each other from different countries, but we believe that this kind of communication can allow us to contact people that misbehave online from different societies and can really misbehave to others and saying bad words to others.
أنا ضد الإنترنت.
ليش؟
يعني كتير ممكن يجي منه مشاكل، توزيع صور أو شيء زي هيك، فأنا ضد الإنترنت.
كيف شعرت الطلاب الموجودين هون بأمريكا؟ حسيتون بيشبهوك ولا مختلفين جدا عنك؟
يعني تقريبا شوي مختلفين. يعني أنا حسيت إنه كلهم مع الفيسبوك والسكايب وهاي الأشياء والماسنجر. يمكن بيستخدموه بالأشياء بالمدرسة يعني للأشياء الإيجابية، بس تقريبا الأكثر للفيسبوك وهاي الأشياء بس للتسلية. برأيي إنه الفيسبوك والسكايب والماسنجر تقريبا كله يعني تقريبا تضييع للوقت. هو الأفضل إنه الإنترنت كله يعني للتعليم وهاي الأشياء بيكون أفضل، بس كمان يعني ممكن نستخدم هالأشياء بس مش لدرجة إنه نضيع وقتنا كله فيها.
أنا طبعاً مع الإنترنت، لأن الإنترنت يعني ساعدنا وايد في حياتنا، وطبعاً الإنترنت مو بتضيع الوقت إذا أنت أصلاً نظمت وقتك إنك تستخدم الإنترنت في يعني مراحل، لأن الإنترنت أصلاً قربنا البعض ويعني نقدر نتواصل ويعني نسوي اللي نبيه بالإنترنت، لكن يعني ما نقدر نضيع وقتنا عليه، لأن أنا أشوف يعني طبعاً وايد لعيبة يعني ولا وايد يعني شخصيات مهمة تستخدم الإنترنت، والكل يعني عنده يعني مثلاً فيسبوك وهاي، يعني حتى لو ما يستخدمه يعني الكل يعني خاطر يعني يسوي هالاشياء عشان يعني يتواصل مع ناس ثانيين، لان هالاشياء يعني بتقربنا حق بعض، ويعني هالشيء مو يعني الانترنت مو بانه يخرب بيننا، اللي يستخدمه استخدام خاطئ هو اللي يعني بيترك اسرته او يعني هالاشياء السلبيات، لكن اللي يستخدمه استخدام صحيح هو اللي يعني بينفعه.
This is an absolutely wonderful opportunity for our students. Washington Latin Public Charter School offers a classical education, but it's a contemporary classical education. And this experience, allowing our students to speak with students in Doha, is a perfect example of the contemporary side of our curriculum. All of our students take Latin, but for them to be able to communicate and to learn Arabic and to speak with students in Doha broadens their horizons and prepares them to be citizens of the 21st century. So I'm thrilled. Last year we began this program and they had the opportunity to actually travel to Doha and make friends, and because of the internet, the topic of today's debate, they were able to stay in touch and really build on those relationships that were begun there. So this is the kind of thing that eventually can help build world peace. So I'm delighted. Well, of course, I was very impressed with the English of the Qatari students. That's just magnificent. Our students, their Arabic level is nowhere near that. They've just begun to learn Arabic. So that's striking and so impressive. But as one of the Qatari students said, they're all young people and they have the same interests, and the similarities are far greater than the differences.
تتابعون ايتك عبر الحرة والحرة.com ويوتيوب.com/الحرة، وآخر أخبار التقنيات والبرنامج من خلال فيسبوك وتويتر على ايتك شو. تتابعون ايتك عبر الحرة والحرة.com ويوتيوب.com/الحرة، وآخر أخبار التقنيات والبرنامج من خلال فيسبوك وتويتر على ايتك شو.
مشاهدي ايتك عبر قناة الحرة، نتابع هذه المناظرة من هنا من واشنطن ومن الدوحة في قطر. كما تلاحظون الاتصال يتم بواسطة نظام سيسكو تيليبريزنس من مكتب سيسكو في واشنطن ومكتب سيسكو في الدوحة قطر، والنقاش يتم بين الطلاب أجمعين، ليس فقط بين الأمريكيين والقطريين، إنما فريقان على اليسار وعلى الشمال وفي داخل الفريق من البلدين. نتابع الجولة الثانية من المناظرة عبر قناة الحرة.
We use the internet to apply for colleges. Here in Doha or all around the world, we submit to colleges on the internet. We do the personal statements and everything on the internet. Without the internet, we wouldn't go to college because we have developed more to use the internet instead of going to the college and applying there. I also talked about the online shopping. Well, it saves time and effort instead of wasting your time going to that shop and going to that a place far away.
And I would like to first disagree with some points that May brought up, and one is parents. Parents, sometimes the kids like have mobile phones like this that get internet, and they can surf it and do stuff not at home, and so it's sometimes not the fault of the parents for the kids addiction to the internet. Also cheating on exams and all. It's people cheat mainly on they can use the internet not like an exam in the classroom, but on research papers and papers that they have to write outside of the classroom. And since other students write those papers, it's hard to tell whether if that paper has been written by the student or by somebody else. Also, there's false information put on sites. For example, Wikipedia, anybody can go on and put whatever they want on as long as they're registered to the site.
Point of information?
Yeah.
Do you have like an evidence of what you're saying? Like, have you gotten false information from the Wikipedia or the internet?
I haven't gotten it from Wikipedia because for the research papers and all that I do for school, you can't use Wikipedia. But I've gotten it where it says on different websites that, for example, it states one fact, and then one says a completely different one. Like one was like, this was a long time ago, but one was say like an animal was like 30 pounds, then another said it was like 150 pounds, and those are completely opposite and wrong from each other.
في رأيي لا أعتقد أننا نستطيع أن نعمم على حسب الثقافة. كما رأينا في المقابلات السابقة، كل فرد يختلف عن كل فرد آخر. فهناك من العرب رجال يحبون أن يستخدموا الإنترنت للتسلية، ورجال يحبون أن يستخدموا الإنترنت للعلم، ونساء يحبن يستخدمن الإنترنت للشوبينج، ونساء لا يحبن الإنترنت على الإطلاق. ونفس الشيء من عند الأمريكان، يعني في من يحب الإنترنت وفي من هو ضد الإنترنت. أنا شخصيا أرى أن هناك فائدة من الإنترنت، لكن في كل شيء هناك دائما خير ودائما شر، وعلينا أن نختار الخير طبعا ونحاول أن نتجنب الشر.
Great positive for the internet. There's a great example of it is the Arab Revolution, the revolution in North Africa and the Middle East. A lot of the protests in Tunisia and in Egypt and in Libya were planned through Facebook, and they were planned through the internet. And that's the reason why the internet got shut down, because it was a successful tool to bring together people to protest in unity, and the president didn't like that, and that's why they shut it down. So that is a great example of why the internet can be helpful. And also, if there were no internet, we wouldn't even be able to be here right now. We wouldn't have this experience of being able to debate with somebody half the way across the world. It would not be possible.
Their points were viruses and scams. Well, there are the antiviruses of programs to help you. Also, the illegal use. It is blocked. The websites, and also mobile phones. One of them have said that mobile phones connect you to the internet. Well, this is the parents' fault, because they give their children these mobiles. So yeah, it's not the fault of the internet. And also it communicates you with your families overseas and abroad. I mean, like, okay, you said the communication could be like, and you're isolated from your family, but actually it communicates you to the families overseas.
يعني حصل حدث كبير جدا through the internet، وكان يعني اللي طلع الثورة كانوا شباب، واستخدموا تكنولوجي عشان يعملوا كده ونجحوا.
ممتاز. انت قدرتي تساهمي، انت موجوده بقطر على الانترنت بالثوره؟
انا في البيج، بس يعني اكيد الدور ما كانش زي اللي كانوا عايشين هناك واللي حاسين بالوضع هناك. يعني كله اكيد كل اللي وصلنا وكل اللي عرفناه برضو كان عن طريق الانترنت.
عندك كلمه كصبيه مصريه عايشه اليوم بقطر للطلاب بامريكا، شو شفتيهم بيشبهوكي، بشو بيختلفوا عنك؟
احنا يعني since we're all تقريبا نفس السن، وفي طبعا افكار متشابهه كتير. التيلي كونفرنس كان فعلا يعني رائع. قربنا يعني خلى بيننا وبين امريكا نص ساعه.
انا فرحان وسعيد اني شفت طلاب في امريكا وتعلمت منهم وهم تعلموا منا، ويعني نتبادل الافكار.
شو احلى شيء بثقافتك حابب توصلها للطلاب الامريكان؟
انه ثقافتنا احنا كعرب، انه طبعا احنا ما لنا اي عداوه لاي ناس، احنا فقط نبي السلام يعني يعم العالم وما يصير في مشاكل.
Our foundation is supporting a few Arabic programs in public high schools around the United States, and this particular event grew out of one of the programs we have at Washington Latin Public Charter School, and it's a way for the students here in the United States and their counterparts in Qatar to work together, to get to know each other a little bit, using this really fabulous technology, and our hope is that next year they will actually get to meet one another in person. We've arranged for all the students here at Washington Latin Public Charter School and their counterparts at the schools in Qatar to be on a team, and they're mixed teams in the sense there are Qataris and Americans on the same team. And we've done 2 sessions like today where all of the students compete. They're judged by independent judges, and then the winners will receive awards in a kind of a celebratory event. I was really happy with the results. I mean, we could see young people halfway around the world working together, and I should mention they were preparing for this debate, so they were in communication by email and other means, preparing as a team to take part in this, and I think the results are great. The young people get to know each other. I think they see really that, as one of them said during the debate, that they really have a lot in common, and I think probably more than they would have known beforehand. We are a U.S. private foundation. We are funded by the Qatar Foundation in Doha. They're our donor. We're the grantee, but we're an independent U.S. foundation with our own board and our own mission. We do, the main thing we have done so far, and I should stress we're very new, we're not quite 2 years old. Our main activity is to support the teaching of Arabic language and culture in public high schools in the United States, and we also have a program in Brazil. So kind of our geography is not only the United States, but the Americas. And really the idea is to make the chance to study Arabic more widely available in the U.S. and give young people an opportunity to meet their counterparts in the Arab world, and not just to meet, but to develop, relationships and actual friendships. We have a website. It's www.qfi.org, and there you'll learn all about our foundation and see some nice videos of other events that we've done.
We could see that you prepared, we could see that you knew what you were talking about.
You were really perfect. You tried your best to cover up your points, and really we appreciate your efforts.